Good morning and welcome to the first ever episode of Ella's Outdoors, where we basically dedicate the series to loving our wildlife. I am here in sunny Las Vegas, just outside the MGM Grand. We are waiting a tour for, there's my mom there. We're here for my 21st birthday trip. We're going to Grand Canyon West today. It is owned by, I forget the tribe's name, but it's owned by the Native Americans, and we're gonna go see, it's where the Skywalk is located. We're gonna have some stops on the way. It's through Max Tours, and we're really excited. It's gonna be great. Our first stop is at Hemony Park, and we've got the bighorn sheep. They're a Nevada state animal, and this is a unique herd where they come by and they just hang out. And they're here in the shade, especially because it's going on 90 degrees. Just grazing in the grass here. These are all males here, you can tell by their horns. They're chewing on the grass. It's incredible. Oh, he's peeing. They're just grazing. Hey, buddy. What's up? See, I wore the shirt for you. Got my URI ram. They seem amused. Isn't that so cool?
It is. I'm videoing you.
How beautiful. They're all male.
No kidding.
So all these fucking big curlicues, these are all males, right? Sometimes they'll butt heads, sometimes dominant, sometimes they'll
So beautiful. We are now in Arizona, so we're different time zone, but we're at Hoover Dam. Look at that. So according to our tour guide, the water is as low as it's ever been. You can see, especially over here, that water line where it used to be, it's pretty low. It's been bad apparently since the 80s. It's been going low, but water gets up from here. There's a lot of people that take pictures there, along there. We're right here. I get a little bit of everything. But just the rock formations are crazy. Look at this, plants. You don't want to go down there. That's pretty steep. And you got historic Lake Mead right over there, along with the rock formations. Yeah. So we're at the Mike O'Callahan Pat Tillman Bridge Plaza. We're gonna walk up there and see an even better view of the bridge that we saw in those pictures. Walking up the stairs is faster than going the long way, but definitely wears you out. But look at that rock formation, and there's cars driving over it, and we'll see that in just a second. I think we're 900 feet above the dam or so. That's what our guide was saying. And there is the Hoover Dam. We were just by the photo stops over there. Now we are way up. We are pretty far up. I don't even want to get that close. It's scary. Oh wow, look at that. Incredible. And right down there you can see the Colorado River, Lake Mead, and just beautiful scenery. Walking back from the bridge, very scenic, and it's even scenic just over here. But yeah, this is our last stop before the Grand Canyon West. And we have made it to Grand Canyon West. And we're here at Eagle Point. You can tell it's Eagle Point by this formation right there. Looks like an eagle. And then this here is like a sleepy, lazy dog. Very cool. Over here we got the sidewalk. There's a raven flying by, and there's a ton of ravens here. We're gonna see some. There's one right here. Walking along, they want your food, they want the trash. And they're different than a crow because they have a diamond-like tail versus a more fan tail.
Yeah.
And they're just bigger. There's a raven right here. Hey, buddy. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Hi. Look at those big beak too. Wow. And unlike before, in other videos I've watched, we can bring our phones. We're gonna get some awesome shots. And here we got a lot of history of the Hualapai people, I believe is how it's pronounced. I got my shoe covers on because we need to wear that on the glass bridge there. I don't know if it matters what side it's on, but entrance is right over there. And this is the Skywalk.
We've only been using that $25.
Got our shoe covers. There's some ravens.
But and I think it just counts as commission.
But they're just right there.
So that's
Mom's scared, but there it is.
The
Scariest part is this gap right there, I'd say. Yeah, there's like photo ops there.
Okay.
There's a raven flying through, but here's the Grand Canyon. I can get a little closer. And there it is, Grand Canyon West, and you can see the eagle right there. Left the skywalk and I got a cool sticker for my car.
You want to put that
What'd you
in?
think?
It was really great.
It was a little scary, but it was pretty good. We're gonna go get some lunch now. We're inside for a late lunch, and this is the view. Oh my gosh. What kind of restaurant are you gonna have a view like this at? Just got out of our lunch, and there's a raven picking at. There's nothing there for you. I don't know what you're picking at, but there's these, I believe, replicate like structures we can check out.
Pray to the Creator.
Ah. There's a beautiful red rock over there. So this is what would have been a sweat lodge or like a sauna?
Well, a sweat lodge.
Okay. Oh wow. Don't fall. This is a mud hut here. Ah. Oh, look at that. There's like a little opening on the inside, and this is where
They have electrical outlets right in the rock.
electrical outlets in the rock.
Convenient.
Whoa. Here we've got the kind of the desert plains here. I mean, what a view. Just right next to the Grand Canyon. It is just a beautiful, wild place. Just got off the bus and we made it to Guano Point. Wow. So Guano Point was where they used to mine for guano, which is essentially bat poop, and that was used as a fertilizer at the time. So it made them a lot of money. So this used to be a mining point. We're gonna go out and see
Until a
really
jet
good.
liner hit their pulley system and broke it.
Yeah, until their pulley system broke. And we're gonna go see a good panoramic view of the canyon. So there's the Guano Point where you can stand and get a good view. But over here, we got the water and just more canyon. It's a very nice view of both sides. Damaged by an Air Force jet's tail. This is the Guano Point. This is the mining operation with ravens on top in beautiful Grand Canyon West. About halfway up to the peak there. The sun would let me see it. My mom didn't want to go, but here's the view so far. Just beautiful.
Down, and you get one when you're down there.
Sure.
Like,
We are leaving Guano Point now. The sun is bright. Gotta get back on the bus. We have one more bonus stop at the Arizona Joshua Tree Forest. So that'll be pretty cool, but what a day. Made it to our last stop at the Joshua Tree Forest of Arizona. And there are a ton, but we gotta stay on trail because of rattlesnakes. Yep. Things of research to encounter native rattlesnakes. Yep. And just walking along the trail here, it is definitely covered with these signs that warn you about rattlesnakes in the area.
so you will not go off the trail.
No. Didn't intend to. Alrighty, we're wrapping up our little stroll among the Joshua trees. And this is our last stop before we get back to Las Vegas. Alrighty, we are back from our tour. We got comfier clothes on because we're gonna go just grab a late bite and go to bed. But our tour with Max Tours was incredible. We got to see the bighorn sheep, which I was really looking forward to. We got to see the Hoover Dam, Grand Canyon West, lots of cool stops, the Arizona Joshua trees. It was a very fulfilling day. We're really glad our tour guide, Kathy, was awesome. It's fantastic. I can't recommend it enough, and I can't even begin to describe how the American Southwest is. It is so beautiful. The wildlife, the vastness, the geology, incredible. You gotta love all of it. And that concludes the first ever episode of Ella's Outdoors.